Hi, so in this video I want to go through our Google Ads dashboard. So this one was created for product companies who use Google Ads to drive traffic to their website. So it's not for lead generation purposes, it's more for the companies who sell through their website. Now to explain the functionality of this dashboard, the first page is more of an overview page, so when you don't want to click through different pages on the report and you just want to get a quick overview, you would use this one. But the easiest way I find to explain this dashboard is if we start from pages 2 onwards and then we come back to the first page. And this is exactly what we're going to do right now. So the second page essentially covers the top of the selling funnel. So it's the cost, impressions, cost per 1,000 impressions, clicks, click-through rate, cost per click. All the metrics are shown for the selected time period. You can select the time period here, and they give you comparison to the previous period. So currently 15 days are selected. So it gives you the comparison to the previous 15 days. If you change this somehow and, for example, select the whole month, then you can see that the data that all the arrows show you and the charts, it all changes accordingly. So now the second page essentially covers the bottom of the funnel. So it shows you some revenue and profitability metrics as well as conversion metrics. You can see that slicer here has been automatically adjusted. So in the previous page we selected the date period, and on this page it has been reflected, so you don't have to select it twice. And you can also see that the page is pretty much similar in the functionality that it shows. So I believe this should be quite easy to understand this way. The next page here that we have is essentially demographic and user overview. So here we've got performance by age, performance by device and gender. And the metrics you have in the tables are the same as in the previous two slides. So from the top of funnel, where here we are showing costs, impressions, cost per 1,000 impressions, clicks, click-through rate, and cost per click, to the bottom of the funnel. So revenue, conversions, conversion rates, cost per conversion, return on ad spend, and average order value. In the tree maps on the left, you can select the metric to view in the charts. So currently I've selected cost, but if I want to see revenue, then I just select revenue and my chart shows me revenue. The groups here in these charts essentially show you, from highest to lowest, how the groups perform in terms of the selected metrics. So it's going to go from top left to bottom right. So this is the highest group in terms of revenue, and this one is slightly weaker, this one is slightly weaker, this one is slightly less, and the least. So this is how you should basically read this sort of charts. So the last page of this dashboard shows you the same kind of overview, but by campaign, ad group, keyword, and term level. So it's more for analysis of your specific ads rather than for analysis of your target demographic. So all the metrics in the tables are exactly the same, and just the same way as last time, you can select the metric to view in the chart. You can see that some data has been covered here. This is for confidentiality purposes, but in the real dashboard, in the real product, you will see the data in these charts. So now we're going to go to the first page just to and the first page is now going to make a lot more sense once we've covered all the rest. I'm going to fit it to width. So now you can see that the top of this dashboard just gives you the overview of all the metrics that we saw. So it's just a high-level number for the whole Google Ads account, and it shows you comparison to the previous period in terms of real number and percent. So now you've got some trends here for cost, revenue, ROAS, impressions, click-through rate, cost per conversion, AOV, and conversion rate. So this is what you saw on the pages 2 and 3 of this dashboard. Currently you can see these trends by day, but you can also play with those up and down arrows to go one level up to see performance by week, or to go even one level higher to see performance by month. Probably worth selecting a couple of months in order for this graph to make sense, but you get the idea. So now if you scroll down, you'll see the page 4 of our dashboard, the similar information about age groups, the similar information about devices and gender. You can also see one additional thing here in terms of the geographies, and in terms of geography, right now you can see we're selecting town or city, but you can also drill up to see performance by country. So you can also filter the countries that you want to see in this table using this filter. This map, it will probably make a bit more sense to you if you expand it to the full screen using this button, just so the bubbles don't overlap. And below you've got performance by audience, performance by campaign, ad set, keyword and term. So again, here you can drill up or down between keyword and term, and here you can drill up or down in terms of campaign or ad group. So I hope all the functionality of the dashboard makes sense, and if you have any questions about this dashboard or would like to explore opportunities to customize it or to deploy it for yourself, please reach out to me on eugene.lebedev@videocorp.com. Thank you.